It's Mike Farrell, Rivals.com at the Under Armour All-America game here in Orlando, Florida with one of the top quarterbacks in the country. Dwayne Haskins committed to Maryland. Hashtag the movement on every tweet. You've been a big part of recruiting this class, and then obviously a coaching change. So first of all, what did you feel about the hire of Coach Durkin?
I thought it was a good hire. Defensive coach, worked at Michigan, worked at Florida. I didn't know too much about him, and then I got to meet him a little bit. So.
He's doing a good job bringing in a staff as well, a lot of well-respected guys. Have you built up a relationship with any of these coaches yet?
Coach Schaefer recruited me. He was at Syracuse. So was Coach London at Virginia. So, I mean, I knew a couple of coaches going into it. I haven't met the offensive coordinator yet, but I knew Coaches are and all those guys.
So Mike Loxley's gone. He was a big part of recruiting the Maryland area and the offensive coordinator. Coach Azar comes in. He's a big part of recruiting the Maryland area. But what was your relationship like with Coach Loxley, and how much does that hurt, Maryland's chances?
Me and Coach Loxley have been friends for about 2 years now, so we really built a strong relationship. I've visited multiple times and got to know him as a person, as a football coach, and as a recruiter. So, I mean, I wouldn't say it hurts Maryland's chances, but it definitely is different not having him around.
Now, as a committed guy, you seem to be high on the list of a bunch of schools, especially this late in the process. Ohio State, Florida, LSU, Texas A&M now with their quarterback situation. What's the plan in sorting all this out? I mean, are you going to take official visits?
I'm not quite sure. I mean, before I had chosen to go to Maryland, I had a relationship with all those schools, so it's like I'm starting from scratch. I'm going to try to talk to Coach Miles about visiting LSU and Coach Sumlin about visiting A&M. Just considering that, just to have my options open.
So LSU, you've got a connection there. Obviously, Kevin Tolliver being related. Does that help at all?
Yeah, it helps. Like I said, every school that I'm looking at, I've known before in the past. So it isn't like it's just starting over. I mean, I talked to Savion, I talked to LSU commits, I talked to Kevin and all those guys. So it isn't like I'm new to LSU.
And the A&M quarterback situation, from a quarterback's perspective, from the outside looking in, you see two guys highly ranked transfer out back-to-back weeks. Do you say to yourself, I want to go there, what a great opportunity to play right away, or does it scare you off a little bit?
That's a good question. I'm not quite sure. I mean, I want to go see what it's all about. Why are guys leaving? What's going on at A&M? I mean, definitely opportunity to go play right away. But there's just definitely a question mark of why is everyone going.
How important do you feel you are to this Maryland class as far as responsibility of being the quarterback, the leader, the guy who's really helped put this class together? Do you feel a lot of pressure to stay?
I don't necessarily feel a lot of pressure. I mean, everyone I'm recruited or is in this Maryland class I'm friends with, and we're all close, and we're all going to do what's best for one another. So at the end of the day, I don't feel a lot of pressure, but I do feel like a leader in this class.
And who's recruiting you the hardest right now?
I think everyone's recruiting me hard. Everyone's in need of a quarterback. Except for Florida, everyone else. Florida has a quarterback commit, everybody else doesn't. So everyone's recruiting me hard. Even Florida's still recruiting me hard too.
Do you want to wait till signing day to figure this out? Do you want to get this over with over the next couple of weeks? How do you want to play it?
I don't really have a timetable as far as making a decision. As I know right now, I'm still committed to Maryland, so I'm not pressed to make a decommitment or change schools. I'm still waiting everything out and having family discussions and just figuring everything out.
All right, Dwayne Haskins, arguably one of the most important recruits in any class, I would say, to any one particular team this year. Maryland trying to hold on to him. Thanks very much.